What is up? What is up? Good morning. Good morning. Hello, hello. Hello to the room. How are we feeling today? How's it going? Cheers. Cheers. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, wait. Hey, there we are. There's my camera. Hello, hello. Trying to move this so you guys can see these numbers. Hello. How's it going? Welcome. Cheers. Cheers. Hello. Good morning. Hello, hello. Let's say hey to the room. What's up? What's up? How are we feeling? I know I'm a little bit late. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. We won't go too long. We won't go too long. Let's say hey to the room, and then we'll get to it. We only have so much time today. We're a little bit late. I know. Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning. Corey Ziegelman. Hello. Chellfire. Cambo. Vision. Bill Gould. Jesse. Bob. I see you. How are you? Sebastian. Jose. Dutch Moon, XRP Junkie, Nicholas, XRP Grind, hello, hello. John Pierce, hello. Cryptical Thinker, hello. Kevin G, what's up, what's up? Mo, Miyagi, that's right, hello. Lex, yelling BitConnect. Lex, why are you yelling BitConnect? Whoa, John, thank you so much. John, cheers, thank you so much. What a great way to start off my day. I'm feeling really good about this support, thank you. Lex, why are you yelling BitConnect? Why are you yelling BitConnect? Thank you again. John, you're too kind. John, you're kind. You're too kind. XRP Grind says he's worried. Refresh your page. It went back down. Uh-oh. Well, the title of the page today was, the title of the video today is that Bitcoin jumped $500, $400 in a few hours, but I guess it's headed back down already. What's happening with the rest of you guys? I didn't say hey to Jack. I didn't say hey to Kyle, Dutch Moon, Trey, Bricks. What is up? What's up with D-Zam and with Luis Cheese Me? How are you? How are you? Thanks a bunch, everyone, for showing up. How are we feeling today? Good morning. Good morning. What's the news? What's the word? What are we feeling? Well, the The news on the street, the word on the street is that we might be ready for a drop or ready for a run. Which one? You tell me. It's hard to pick. It's hard to pick. I know I saw Alex tweet yesterday, retweet something. I retweeted his tweet yesterday. It was like something about ETF being decided tomorrow, possibly catalyst for bull run. I was like, I'm listening. Tell me more. I'd love to know more. I'd love to see a bull run. I'd love to see some positive price momentum, really just because we've been slipping for so long. But honestly, I'm not sure. I'm always happy to play this middle space. I'm feeling very confident about my understanding of the technology, so I'm happily investing in the coins I like. And why would I want it to go up if I can have another opportunity to get in under 40 cents? I know it's kind of like paradoxical. It's counterintuitive. You're thinking like, well, but we want to see gains. Do you? Do you want to see gains? I want to see more opportunity for me to get in. Honestly, thinking about, someone told me the other day in yesterday's live stream, where they messaged me, they said, I think we will have an extended winter. We'll have an extended winter. And I was thinking about it, and I was like, ooh, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. I think honestly, everyone's just kind of waiting. We're all in the bandstands, like waiting with our flags, like, when's the wave coming? I don't know. I'm ready to stand up. I'm ready to stand up. Possibly, like we said, like we've been saying the last few days, a lot of big investors and a lot of big enterprises still pioneering the space and kind of being hush-hush about it, purposely being hush-hush and being very quiet. I think because they know they don't want to let loose too many big announcements. They don't want to let things loose and let people know that this is what's happening. So potentially that's exciting. I think that's good. It means that we have to do our due diligence to look for the information and the news to stay up to date, but that's okay. That's okay. What about the Brad AMA? That's Ripple today. That is on Ripple today. It's a little bit later this afternoon. I'm not sure exactly what time it is. I think it's 3, but I don't know what time that is here. That is today. Bill, you were right. That is today. Or no, Jack, you are right. That is today. Brad's AMA at sometime today, sometime this afternoon, 3 o'clock, I think. So another big thing that's happening on Twitter. Something that's happening on Twitter. People talking about this Visa partnership, and I really like Galgatron. He's pretty smart. He's a pretty smart cookie, and I think he found some link between Visa and blockchain chain or something. And he was trying to say, like, guys, I'm not really sure. This might not be Ripple. It might just be something else. So that's a good thing to consider. That's something to look at. I think that people are speculating about this Visa MoneyGram with Ripple. Now, I will say the payment corridors that they decided to speculate about, I'm trying to find that exact tweet, but the payment corridors they're speculating about usually, it's honestly usually people. Oh look, DM just made a video about it 45 minutes ago. So that's the thing is like I think it's hard to say where it's headed. People, I think I saw Jungle Inc. and DM and Alex make videos about this, and I'm not saying that they're wrong or right. I just saw someone respond saying it might not be Ripple. But when I looked at the partnerships, honestly, when I looked at what they said, they literally said that they're going to open a payment corridor in the Philippines and in Mexico, which is where we just saw the announcements for the banks pairing with X Rapid. So I'm not really sure what to say about that. I was trying to look for the original tweet talking about that. I know that I know people are saying that they think this is Ripple, but I'm really not 100% sure. I think that honestly at this point in time, it's just like so many people are developing partnerships and connecting. It's hard to say where we were going. It's hard to say where we're going to be when this utility drops. That's actually why I made my first XRP meme. That's right. I made an XRP meme. Pretty proud of myself. It's pretty spot on, I think. I think it's spot on. People speculating about XRP price like. Yes, I did not put 20K in there. Yes, I did not put 589 in there. I did put 588, and I did separate the 5 and the 88 into separate bubbles. But possibly this is one of my favorite focuses right now for XRP because Yeah, no 589. I know it's rough. I can make another one and put 589 and 20K and all those things in there. But the reality is that I'm not trying to suggest specific prices as much as I'm suggesting the hilarity of everyone, myself included, making suggestions or price predictions about utility of XRP. Because this is what we're doing. We're blind and we're trying to feel the utility of this, and we have no idea. We have no idea. Put 589. Okay, I'll do another one. If I make another one this afternoon and I put 589 in there, you'll retweet it then. You'll retweet it. That sound good? That sounds like a deal? That sounds like a deal or what? So, I agree. Excellence formula says, weird coincidence, hint, hint. So everyone's talking about this Visa, Ripple, MoneyGram, etc. partnership. Is it Ripple? Is it XRapid? Is it RippleNet? Etc. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. I know everyone's speculating about it, and I know this is one of those things that honestly, people are doing this right here. This is what they're doing right here. They're saying the agreement with MoneyGram is the first cross-border use case for Visa Direct transactions originating in the U.S. The initial phase includes 2 priority corridors, United States, Mexico, and United States, the Philippines, which is what they just developed their payment corridors with their XRapid's launch for those 3 partnerships. So, what does that mean? Visa and MoneyGram intend to later expand the agreement to enable MoneyGram to speed up transactions. And BlueNet Crypto retweeted this. And right on time, like I said, retweeting this and responding, Galgatron says, Visa Direct is not Ripple. This means MoneyGram uses Visa Direct or Ripple depending on the client preference. Do not worry, it's a walled garden, required settlement and Nostro like PayPal, no competition. So we can see that possibly that's why it's hard, I think, just listening to randos on YouTube, and that's why it's hard listening to even the news sources right now. They don't understand. I'm not trying to say anything or calling anyone out. I'm actually feeling really like hoorah for Alex right now. Alex Cobb, you have I tip my hat at you. Thank you so much for kind of pulling back that hate mob yesterday with your tweet saying you appreciate my content and that I should make an apology video. Just because Alex said that, I was feeling very appreciative, and I was going to be like, yo, okay, totally, just for Alex, I'll do that. I like that he requested that. Alex has never requested a video from the Kung Fu Nerd, so if that's what he wants, that's what I'll do. Now, in reality, I'm not trying to start beef. I'm really just happy to be here and be part of this space. You know, I know we all have struggles in our life. I know we all have personal struggles we're dealing with, so I appreciate this space for us to be a family, to be united, to be together. If anyone thinks that I went too hard on D, or if anybody thinks I was too mean, I was not trying to be cruel or mean or upset anyone. So I definitely appreciate everyone in the space, and I'm not trying to say anyone's wrong or right about this Ripple Visa Net thing, because I have no idea. I know Galgatron saying Visa's using Chain Capital, and is Chain Capital using RippleNet? I mean, I have no idea. The list just goes on and on, right? Like, trying to figure out all these partnerships is insane. So, yeah, Visa introduces international bank-to-bank payment solution built on Chain's blockchain technology. Visa is working with Chain to build Visa Business-to-Business Connect using Chain Core, an enterprise blockchain infrastructure that facilitates financial transactions on scalable private blockchain networks. So the real key here is private blockchain networks. Building this technology, Visa is developing a new real-time transaction system designed for exchange of high-value international payments. I probably should have just changed today's video to Visa Ripple. But in reality, looking at the way that we're headed, the way that these partnerships have been heading, the way that we're basically setting ourselves up to, there's no option. Like, you can build this internal private blockchain network, and it's not going to be able to compete with RippleNet. Right, and so that's what we keep saying. They're not. No one knows yet how hard it will be for them to compete with RippleNet, because honestly, no one really knows, because I think they're still developing this technology. Looking at the AMA yesterday, looking at the AMA with David, who was pretty much kind kind enough to just respond to all the important questions. Maybe we could look at his questions for a second. He definitely said something about payment streams, and the way that they're trying to like streamline payment streams to where they can basically in real time choose which payment stream to send more money down. There might be a lot of things like that being developed, and we just don't even know about it. What does that mean if these systems, it's combining basically the option for them to use these private blockchains or to switch over to RippleNet? If they're using the payment stream method, which one offers better cost-effective transactions in that moment? That's the one they'll double down on, quoting David's response yesterday, literally. So I think that a lot of this is interesting, and obviously we're trying to figure out what's happening here, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this. I know people are speculating that this is a Visa Ripple thing, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Either way, XRP is good. Either way, XRP is good to me. This is the first article in the headline today. XRP is pure perfection on the blockchain. XRP pure perfection on the blockchain. What are you guys saying? Crypto. Hey, Curry. Thank you so much. Curry Oz. Curry Kane says, Oz Crypto has a vid, have a look. Have a vid about what? Tell me more. I want to know more. I want to know more. That Visa chart looks like an X-Rapid chart. This is true. This is very true. Good eye. Good eye. This Visa chart does look a lot like a RippleNet chart. Again, I can't say if that is or isn't a sign that that's happening. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. So if you guys are upset that I am trying to be compassionate towards someone that's upset about my video, I understand. I understand if you think that I should just double down on that. I'm not trying to hurt people's feelings, though. Honestly, I'm not trying to hurt. I'm not trying to make anyone upset. We'll just save all that for a video. We'll save all that for a video. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. It's just YouTube videos, guys. Just YouTube videos. So, look at this. People speculating about XRP price like. We have no idea where it's happening, when it's going to basically see this utility. And we're thinking about with Bittrex volume. We're obviously watching Bittrex volume. Obviously watching all the coins volume continuously. XRP fell below Bitcoin Cash in volume. EOS double XRP volume. Ethereum Classic right underneath XRP volume. Everything is compared to XRP at this point. Market cap for Bitcoin at 111 billion. Market cap for Ethereum 28 billion. Market cap for XRP right under 13 billion, and market cap for Bitcoin Cash right above 9 billion. So that's a pretty big gap growing right there between those two. The biggest change inside 24 hours. Cortex, never heard of it. Biggest loss in 24 hours is Kin. Kin token, biggest loss, no big deal. Looking at the exchanges, if we go look at exchanges by volume reported, let's see where Bittrex is. It should probably be still in 30-something. Ooh, it jumped up 5 spots to number 28. You guys can't see that. It jumped up 5 spots to number 28 right here, Bittrex. And the volume's up by about 5, 6, no, maybe even up by about 10 million. 10 million up. 10 million up. So very cool. Got a Bittrex showing some good numbers, probably because of the Ethereum Classic and XRP volume boost. So XRP, pure perfection on blockchain. That's exactly what we've been saying for a long time. That's what we've been saying for a long, long time. Now, why is XRP so good? Why is XRP pure perfection? Why is it perfection? First, let's remind ourselves of how fast and efficient the XRP digital asset is on the ledger. That's okay, I can agree with that. Yes, it's fast. How cost effective it is. It's cheap. Yes, okay. None of the other digital assets can, even come close to this efficiency. Okay, I'm getting excited. It's no wonder XRapid is being slated as savings remittance services 40 to 70% in Forex fees. This is exciting, okay. And deducting 3.3 seconds from that time, we find that the minute and 56 seconds delay is on the side of the user's internal system. So, what's happening? What's happening with first, obviously XRP is legit. We know that. Second, let's look at second. The chance of increasing the efficiency. Okay, so XRP is not only good, it's going to get a better. That's right, it's going to get a better. There are chances of increasing this efficiency of the XRP ledger to make it possible to settle transactions in just 1 second. Wow, 1 second, very cool. And thirdly, the Ripple company is constantly working to further decentralize the unique node list of the validators. So I feel like that almost didn't do a good enough job talking about the XRP ledger in all of its beauty. So we're going to go look at these. I made a tweet thread yesterday. Basically, it is a thread of all of the tweets, or all the questions responded to by David. Let's see if we can find the first one here. Okay, here it is, first one. Congratulations to XRP Trump as well. I didn't get to publicly congratulate him, and in reality, I did not get to share this in the stream yesterday either because I didn't put it together yet. So, thinking about this thread, I know we were all looking at the AMA yesterday and wondering, like, wait, what are the questions? Where are the answers? Here's a really great way to put all the questions and answers together in one spot. I made this thread so you guys can literally check this out, look through it, see what's happening for each one of the questions. Dr. Trump, XRP Trump, dropping the most technical question of the day. Congratulations to him. Very exciting to see him show off his big brain. He asked, will it ever be technically feasible to source liquidity from multiple pools, like 2 or more exchanges, and combine them and recombine them into a single atomic payment that's settled at a destination exchange? I'm thinking along the lines of something similar to incremental filling of orders on XRP Ledger, decentralized exchange that consumes offers from multiple sources. In the RippleNet case, it would mean constructing synthetic order books that have offers from XRP to fiat pair from multiple exchanges. Now, not only is this a great question, but David Schwartz gave us a really great answer. And in reality, he says, congratulations on asking the most technical question today. I believe it's actually possible to do this with ILP, the Interledger Protocol. However, I don't know if anyone will ever go through the trouble of building the infrastructure necessary to do it. The philosophy of most of these working on ILP is that it makes more sense to stream payments in multiple directions, see where the direction is giving you the best rate, and increase the payment you stream in that direction. This is cheap, fast, efficient, and simple to implement. However, it doesn't guarantee you'll be able to make the entire payment, and the hope is that we can design a system that fixes the problem at a higher level to keep money flowing layers as simple as possible. It's kind of the opposite of Lightning's approach. So, this is very exciting. Honestly, possibly thinking about them working to develop this, the streaming payment system. It's obviously something that we're just watching this be developed in real time. We're like watching the internet be built, and we're like all on AOL Messenger. Like, why can't I send a message yet? I want to know more. It's like, well, quiet, calm down. Commentate, sir. So that's a good question. Thank you so much for asking. That was a good question. Do you think Bitcoin's a scam? I thought this was a great question that he answered. I thought not only is this a great question, I'm really happy he answered this because people, I think, in the XRP community are very much XRP maximalists. People are always ready to pick sides. People are always ready to be like, I want to pick this YouTuber over this YouTuber. I want to pick this coin over this coin. Well, guess what? Guess what, guys? That's the old way of thinking. That's the old way of thinking. The new way of thinking is you can get them all. It's like Pokemon. Get them all, right? It's like watch all the YouTubers get all the coins that are effective. Get all the coins that have utility. Right? Don't get any of the scam coins. Don't get any of that nonsense Apollo in cash crap. But get some of the real shit. That real good. You know what I mean? The stuff you got to pay extra for. That prime, premium. You know it's good. You know it's premium when you pay more. That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not a guarantee. The price is not paired to the utility at all. Price is not paired to the utility at all. What else are you guys thinking about? What else you guys think about this Bitcoin? What do you guys think about this Bitcoin? First time I ever actually personally deleted a message and banned someone. Welcome. You just got banned, Ready Player. I've never... Okay, so he asks, do you maintain Brad Garlinghouse view that Bitcoin is just a scam? Now, this is what's great. This is what's great. Brad Garlinghouse never said this. Brad Garlinghouse never said this. Never. Never, 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 never. He never said this. He said he's long on Bitcoin. In fact, one of the last videos I made, he's long on Bitcoin. Right? So, what does that mean? David Schwartz responds. He says, I've never heard Brad say that. I definitely don't think Bitcoin's a scam, and I've defended Bitcoin publicly, continuously since 2011 when I first learned about it. I think it's the best example of exciting new technology, or I think it's the first example of an exciting new technology and still the market leader, at least by market cap. So, this is a good question. Here we go. Let's do this. We're ready. Someone asked, where is the FUD blockers? I am ready now. I'm prepared, okay? I'm prepared for whatever you guys have. Okay, so the technology is genuinely a breakthrough, and I too hold some BTC. If nothing else, the current market mechanisms are telling us, our mechanics are telling us that we're all in this together. Whoa, 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 back up, David Schwartz. Say it louder for the people in the back. If nothing else, the current market mechanics are telling us that we're all in this together. Now, they might be talking about coins. I might be talking about coins. But in reality, everything is interconnected, guys. Everything is interconnected. So, exactly, we're all in this together, and I don't think one crypto project can become successful by pulling another down. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much, David Schwartz. It's like you're speaking wisdom to the masses right now. It's like you're sharing wisdom that doesn't just relate to crypto. It's like he's sharing wisdom that doesn't just relate to technology. Exciting. Exciting. Okay, so that said, I do think we should be objective about Bitcoin's weaknesses and limitations. Proof of work is expensive. It has no clear response to a majority attack, and it has not delivered on its promise of decentralization. Now, it makes miners force stakeholders because the system's not secure without them. The miner's interests can diverge from the interests of the users, and I genuinely believe the XRP ledger design significantly improvement on Bitcoin's design. So he's saying he thinks that XRP ledger is a significant improvement over Bitcoin's design. And that's what we referenced in the past. Like we're saying, if you look at the idea of perfection, like perfection's not real. Perfection's a concept. It's like the number 0. It's not real. It's a concept. So chasing perfection, we reference this a lot. The idea of continually refining yourself. The idea of the Fibonacci sequence, divided back, chasing the golden ratio. What does that mean? Well, it means that for us to make an educated decision, for us to use probability, for us to use probability, which is one of the biggest things coming in and kind of weighing in on the factors here. Probability of what's to succeed. Probability of what's going to work. I think that we have to keep looking at the reality that XRP is a refinement of Bitcoin. And I made the video about the real Satoshi, about David Schwartz being possibly the Satoshi Nakamoto, or at least part of the original OG crew from NSA that built out this technology, that created this beta test of a world currency. And honestly, what that means is I think that we can see this developing technology obviously needed this whole journey in a sense. Like you can't just show up and be like, we built XRP, everybody should use it, it's great. Like they could have built out the payment rails for the banks and stuff, and it would have been just, the bankers benefiting from it. So I think that there's a very orchestrated timeline here. I think it's a very intelligent timeline, and the way they've done it, the way they've launched convergence at a specific time, the way they've launched the information around the hype and charity and different celebrities' involvement. A lot of really smart planning coming into this, but I really don't know how people still kind of fall into these these traps of like tribalistic camps. Like I feel like people want to form cliques and form little camps and little tribes, and they want to like get their pitchforks and their spears and like war other tribes. It's like, guys, this is what we see happening all the time on social media, like away from crypto. This is what we see, like the United States recently with their election. It was literally discovered how many people kind of played into the instigating a feud between different camps by playing that up on social media, right? By playing that up and positioning people against each other. So the best way to conquer is to let it divide from within, right? If you think about the American government trying to infiltrate other countries, they don't just straight attack the country. They let an internal feud tear them apart. They let an internal feud tear them apart. So, you know, specifically why we still have these like tribalistic qualities where we're trying to like pitchfork and spear each other, I have no idea. I have no idea, right? We're always stronger together. We're always stronger together. We're always more powerful, united. And in reality, that's why I think it's exciting for everyone to put together the possibility that, as he said, the technology is a genuine breakthrough, and I don't think one crypto project can be successful by pulling others down. That's pretty rough. That's pretty rough, but true. It's true. You can't do it. It's pretty rough that he's so on point. So, XRP labeled security. Ultimately, it's up to the SEC to decide. He said, up to the SEC to decide. And so, new focus as CTO. He's basically chilling with Ethan Beard, working on Xspring. Working on Xspring, chilling with Ethan Beard. No big deal. That actually brings us to Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein Bank issues their own cryptocurrency stablecoin. So you guys remember Binance LCX? That was a few days ago. I think, a week ago. I have no idea. Looking at this, Liechtenstein Bank issues their own crypto stablecoin. We know Binance LCX coming out. We know the Ripple exec Ethan Beard is part of that initiative. He's part of Xspring. He's got that whole, Xspring project to pull in VCs. It's really strong. It's really, really, really strong. And thinking about the Liechtenstein Bank, Union Bank AG announced it was issuing its own security token and in-house cryptocurrency backed by a fiat in a press release. So that's right, Union Bank, which has concentratedly increased its blockchain focus, said it's issuing its own Union Bank coin. So whenever I call out CBDCs, I'm not talking about CBD oil, I'm not talking about CBDs, I'm talking about CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. And that's what this is. It's a central bank digital currency. Also, a stable coin. So we could almost call this a central bank digital stablecoin. CBDSC. Okay. That's done. That's done. We're done with that. Now, this is what we expect to happen. The UBPC, also the CBDSC, is now looking like they're developing their goal to become the world's first blockchain investment bank and provide tangible solutions which help people drive inefficiency, reduce costs, and open up new revenue opportunities for our customers and intermediaries alike. So, this is what we keep saying is going to happen. This is how we said it was going to happen. So the news came in the same week that the major crypto exchange Binance launched a fiat to cryptocurrency exchange in the tiny European principality, catering to both Swiss francs and euros. That's right, they are inside the European Union, so they get to cater to both. Both Binance and Union Bank praised the jurisdiction pro-blockchain stance, indicating a desire to see functionality increase in time. Am I butchering it? I thought it was Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. How do I say it? Liechtenstein. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop saying it. Call it Licky. Call it Licky. Call it Liechtenstein. Guys, help me. Help me. Help me pronounce it right. Liechtenstein. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No big deal. There's no K in it. There's no K. Liechtenstein. Okay, is that better? Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. Yes! Yes, you pronounced it right the first time, Matt. Liechtenstein is a very good pronounce. Yes. Okay, sorry. Okay, seriously. The Canadian government body built an Ethereum blockchain explorer. That's right. A Canadian government body built an Ethereum blockchain explorer. What does that mean? National Research Council of Canada announced Monday has built an Ethereum blockchain explorer. The organization wrote in news release that industrial research assistance programs hosting new explorer of interplanetary file system. Okay, I'll stop. Using IPFS, it says, ensuring web applications are both unaltered and can be accessed far into the future. The Explorer allows users to search for Ethereum blockchain for proactively published grants and contribution data. Okay, that's very interesting to look at. The NRC says, continue to say, these are early days, but NRC IRAP's experiments with blockchain are expected to provide constructive insights into the potential for this technology and how it may be used for more open and transparent operations for public programs. Now, honestly, potentially this is one of those big indicators that we keep referencing that we're hoping to see, and this is one of them. The Canadian government building out an Ethereum blockchain explorer, kind of lending support to the idea that there's potential not only for private companies to offer these services, but that the public's interested in using these services. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say what this means. Since the launch of the program is reported to have been exploring additional applications in blockchain tech. That's cool. That's very cool. So yeah, additional things to play with in blockchain tech sounds good. That sounds good. Also coming out today, Coinbase charts a course for institutional crypto products. So the biggest cryptocurrency exchange in the U.S. has set its core principles for its institutional financial products. 3 months after Coinbase introduced its suite of institutional products in May, the startup has unveiled a series of fundamental beliefs about how the company will operate and develop its institutional investor-focused business lines. So, what does this mean? Well, we know that Coinbase obviously is not building out their width, they're building out their depth as far as inviting institutional custodial services. I think that's obviously important. Moving forward, thinking about this, referencing a higher adoption chance as people can say, well, it looks like these custodial services and institutional investors are interested in this space. Me, as a casual speculative investor, or as a I forget the term they use. But again, looking at this Coinbase charts course for institutional crypto products, very exciting. CoinDesk reported this a while ago, so this isn't really the newest news. Not the newest news. When capitulation? When capitulation? This is a good question. We made this reference yesterday. If you guys ever wonder about how to find this, you can literally just go type in like stock market cycle sheet, and it should come up. It's this, yeah, literally the first thing that comes up. People probably should just save this and look at it a lot if you're into any market, cycles. Now, people were speculating yesterday that we were in this anger phase, that we're down here in anger. And someone else said that actually they think we're already headed towards depression. We're already past anger. Anger was a little bit reactive. That was last week. When we were roasting people. Now we're depressed. Now we're upset. No one likes our roast video, and life's rough. Now, next is disbelief. When we start hitting a bull run, we're all going to be like, it's a sucker's rally. So this is really the challenge. Right now is really a great moment to really kind of start checking everything around you. Just kind of like thinking about where are we? Where are we right now? What's happening? it's hard to say when the bottom is, and I think regular purchases at this time is the best you can do. The best thing you could do for yourself right now, if you're actually, block out, ignore all the drama. Forget all the drama, forget all the nonsense, forget all the back and forth, he said, she said bullshit. We're talking literally just you and me right now. I'm talking just to you. This is a huge opportunity. Hi. Hey, how are you today? How's it going? This is honestly a big, big moment, all right? So regular purchases that you can afford. Everyone's got different circumstances, right? Everyone's in a different place in their life. So I think this is a crazy moment that people obviously, either you've decided or you haven't that this is a real thing. Either you decided it's happening or you don't care. If you don't care and you don't think this is happening, you're probably not one of the 150 people in the stream. By the way, 150 people. Smash that like button for your brosies. Smash the like button, guys! Smash it! Smash it! Okay, sorry. I got excited. I know. I'm trying to get it. I have to actually buy a new microphone with a mic pop and a limiter and everything so that when I go ham on you guys or when I go ham on myself, it doesn't go too loud. So, what's happening right now is this reality that we don't know when the bottom is. We have a lot of things, possible catalysts waiting on the horizon. We got ETFs being decided. XRP looks really, 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 really sexy. And I think honestly, everyone that's waiting for a big bottom, I know I do that too. I think maybe we'll get a bigger bottom. If it's at 32 cents now, if I wait till 18 cents, I know it's easy to do that. If it gets 16 cents, it's half of, it's hard to say when. It's hard to say when we have a bottom. It's hard to say when. No one can time the market, right? So looking at this moment, if you've been skeptical, if you've been feeling a little bit anxious or nervous, don't let the fear grip you. And honestly, I really I feel bad. I want to send a compassion and a I'm sorry to DM because in reality, I kind of thought that video was funny and I thought he would like it. I thought he would like it. He said he didn't even watch it. He said he won't watch it and he said he won't watch the apology video. Kind of disrespectful and insulting, but that's okay. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to start drama. I originally made the video because I thought it was funny and it looked like he was losing hope. And I know a lot of people are in that camp. So I thought maybe we could address this together and be adults and deal with this in a conversation. But no, we can't. Again, I'm going to make an apology video because I really do think his feelings were hurt. And I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings. And again, shout out to Alex Cobb for giving me some love yesterday. I appreciate that. So thinking about where we are, no one can call the bottom. Don't lose hope, though. Don't lose hope. Don't let someone convince you this isn't happening. Every single big player in the world is looking at this technology, is thinking about this technology, is trying to understand where this technology is headed. So regular purchases while we're in this low spot is possibly the best you can do. So where are we? I don't know. I don't know if we're at the bottom. I don't know if we have a long, extended winter. We could still be here. We could still be here in panic. We could still be here in panic. We could still see capitulation. We could still see anger. We don't know if this is actually anger. We don't really know. This might be denial. This might be denial. This might be panic. We could still see anger. We could still see depression. We could still have a longer winter. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for that? Disbelief. When we feel the feeling of disbelief, that's when I think maybe we can say, oh boy. And honestly, I don't think some of us are going to experience disbelief until we pass the all-time high. I don't think we're going to experience disbelief until we pass all-time high. What are you guys really thinking about this, though? What do you think about this? Do you think the ETF will be approved tomorrow? When you hear ETF tomorrow possibly approved, does that sound like a yes or a no? Because honestly, thinking about where we are right now, that could be a big catalyst. That could be a big catalyst. If it's approved, it could be a huge catalyst if it's denied. Either way, watching and waiting for that news. If it's denied, I call drop. If it's approved, I call run. If it's a run, I don't know if it's the real one. It's hard to say. We keep having these little baby bumps, these little baby runs, and they're really just kind of they're bull traps, right? They're bull traps for people that think that we're about to hit that next takeoff. So looking at how to understand the market, looking at how to time your purchases. I have a couple of videos coming out about knowing how to read charts. I was doing some TAs, some trading, and looking at some charts, and I want to pull one up right now, actually. Let's pull one up and do something really quick for you guys. Just because I care. Just because I care. I'm going to find this screenshot I took. Okay, here's a couple of screenshots I took the other day when I was playing. All right, what does that look like? Anybody know? Anybody want to learn? What does that look like? Anybody know what this looks like? This looks like a really clean pattern is what it looks like. That's possibly one of the cleanest breakout candlesticks I've seen in a while. Anybody want to play? Bull trap. Yeah, exactly. No, don't say it's a bull trap. I think it might be. You would be really surprised if it was approved tomorrow. Crypto Catherine, what's up? How are you? Thank you for your kind words the other day. You seem like a very, very, very cool person. I appreciate you. If the ELF is accepted, the ELF. Let's just call ETFs ELFs from now on. Yo, Stuart, XRP, bro. Let's just call ETFs ELFs from now on. When ELF. ELF is accepted, major bull run, if not 29th. Oh, if not 29 cents. Okay. No big deal. It won't be approved, you think? It won't be approved. Even if tomorrow's ELF is approved, I don't think it's a future-based. It might actually hurt the price. Okay, wow. Are we playing an animal game? I don't get it. Are we naming animals? Snake, goose, squid? How low will XRP go? How low will it go? It's a good question. It's a good question. So, watching this the other day, watching this in the charts, I was watching XRP hit that 37-cent run. This was the charts. I'm looking at the stochastics pattern and looking at the candlestick pattern. You can see I set my Bollingers. I think this is at actually a 1-minute parameter. So setting my Bollinger lines and my stochastics, I'm watching the bear possibility. So you can see it's a bull market, right? It's completely bull the entire way up. And then you can see as soon as it starts correcting, as soon as it starts basically dropping below that Bollinger line, as soon as it let go below that Bollinger line right there, entering into a bear market, what happens? The rest of the market drops. And we pretty much stayed in the bear market the rest of the day. Right? So we stayed, oh, you guys can't see that. We stayed in the bear market after that. So looking at breaking some of this stuff down for you guys so you guys can read these charts better, it was really easy for me to make money with that chart. It was really, really easy for me to make money with the last pop. And I don't normally tell you guys this. I don't normally encourage you guys to do anything other than hold a long term because I think that's the safest way to move forward, especially at moments like now when if you're brand new to this. Do not play games. Do not play games. Buy and hold. Buy and hold. Buy in the dip. Buy regularly. That's about it. Protocols calling out for Bitcoin to drop below 6K. People are calling for Bitcoin to drop below 6K. Bitcoin dominance is increasing, and Bitcoin hit a really strong run yesterday, a solid $400 spike in an hour. So it's really up in the air. It's really up in the air. A lot of chaos theory happening. A lot of people smarter than I. They are just literally focusing all their time on trying to make that extra dollar by reading these charts and paying attention to the market because it's possible. It's possible. I think I saw someone yesterday talking about how much money they have in the market and how it fluctuates by like $100,000 a day because the market moves. And someone said like, "Oh man, nah man, you can't. That's so emotionally challenging to watch your money move up and down by $100,000 in a day." And the dude was like, "Nah, bro, nah." Like, there's so many different spectrums of people and how much money they have That's why I keep telling you guys to reevaluate your emotional attachment to your money right now. Like, reevaluate the relationship you have with money. Like, these people that are holding millions of dollars, whoever they are, maybe it's your neighbor, maybe it's your friend, maybe it's someone chatting with you in this chat room. People who are holding enough, they know and they see those fluctuations happen, and it doesn't bother them, right? $100,000 up, $100,000 down, day to day, not that big a deal, right? It only matters when you really kind of like have this weird emotional attachment to money. And that's why I think it's really hard for people to let go of their emotional attachment. And that's why I think people were so emotionally reactive to my roast video with DM, because they're just clouded with these emotions attached to their money. It has nothing to do with anything. It has nothing to do with anything. DM didn't even say he watched the video. He wasn't even upset, right? No one's upset other than people that are choosing to be upset. And I think that's a really good indicator of looking at what are you doing right now. Like, what are you doing right now? Your choice and your control of your life is only your ability to respond or not respond. Your ability to react or not react, right? So people who basically have enough money in the market, they're not concerned about these small up and downs. They're really, really knowledgeable about how to make these up and downs work for them. People say this all the time, but it's real. If you have money, it's way easier to make more money. It's super simple. It's super simple. You have money, you can definitely make way more money. So I understand if it's challenging, if you're emotionally challenged right now because you have like your life savings in crypto and you're like panicking, I understand. It's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not telling you I know how to do anything for you specifically. Again, I didn't even say it, but I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary. I'm not offering financial advice. But I think it's challenging, obviously, for people to understand that you kind of have to pull back your emotional attachment to the monies so you can actually learn how to make your money work for you. If you're reacting to your money all the time, your money is working you instead of you working your money. Okay, that's super simple. It's a really simple concept. And I take all these things that we talk about up here in this heady space, we boil them down to first principles so we can actually have a discussion about what they mean. So possibly, what does that mean? What does that mean right now? Looking at the market, everyone has feelings. You can't stop the feelings. It's how you react. Don't let your feelings control you. I like that. Thanks, Jack. Thank you, Jack Levy. Good words of wisdom. It's true. It's true. Black05 says, this elf doesn't have much of a bull run because I don't think very many people will think it will pass. Okay, I agree. I agree. If no one thinks it's going to pass, it probably doesn't have that much potential. But that doesn't mean it won't pass, does it? I mean, I don't know. Who's deciding? Who's the decider? Who's the decider? Uger J. Ernst says, bro, if someone shits on you and misrepresents your agenda or beliefs, I will speak up to. What are you talking about, Jurgen? What are you talking about? Tell me more. Tell me more, Jurgen. Tomorrow's elves won't be approved. Tomorrow's elves will not be approved. That's okay. I mean, maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Solid 200% manipulated fake spike, you mean? Yeah, but that's what all these spikes are, dude. All these spikes right now are fake spikes. We're literally sitting in a small kiddie pool, and we're all wondering where the waves are coming from because we're not in the ocean, right? We're literally sitting here. None of us are in the ocean. We're wondering where the waves are coming from. It's pretty obvious where the waves come from, right? There's none of these coins are really being paired to the utility. None of them being really focused on being used. Again, this is all speculative hype investment right now. So potentially, yes. Potentially, yes. So Palm Mom says, if rebuy, okay, rebuy if it goes down. Diane Palmer says she has nerves of steel. I agree. I agree. Anybody in this market, 8-month decline, probably has some pretty good nerves of steel. Probably pretty good nerves of steel. Elf approval in December. So we're thinking about elves in December. That sounds about right. I usually think about elves in December. Probably watch the Elf movie and think about elves in the market. I would love to see some elves show up and just like spread some joy, maybe. I know they could bring a lot of toys and a lot of good things. Possibly even Santa Claus will come. I don't even know who Santa Claus is. Is that David Schwartz? David Schwartz and the elves were waiting to find out if Christmas is going to be fun this year. I want to know. I need to know. Tell me now. Tell me now. If you anticipate a drop, you would transfer your Bitcoin to Tether and buy back cheaper. Thank you, Gabriel. If no one realized that, I've called out Tether in the past before. I've talked a lot of smack in the past about Tether because I think it's pretty scandalous and dangerous. I wouldn't hold Tether long at all. But in a moment like this, when the market ran up, I just released a video about this. If you guys followed my videos, I released a video about crypto exit strategy. I released a video about taking money off the table. I took my own advice and took some money off the table. I took 5% of my Binance holdings and sold them at 37 cents. I moved it into Tether, even though I do not like Tether. I moved it into Tether for about a day or two. It dropped to 32 cents, and I rebought in with that same money. Now, this is a very simple approach. I actually outline these approaches often. I actually made a whole video about it called Crypto Exit Strategy. It's very simple. It's very simple unless you don't know how to read the charts and unless you don't know how to detach your emotions from your money. That's why I never tell you guys to do it. That's why I never tell you guys to do it. I'm just telling you, I just want to be honest, transparent. I did that, okay? I did that. I'm making money in a declining market. And I'm trying to make a video for you guys to understand how I do that. I don't recommend you do it, but I'll tell you how I do it. You can make money in a bear market. That's right. Any one of you guys that are actual traders or any one of you guys that have been in the market for over a year, you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys, I know a few of you, I've seen a couple of you or chatted with you directly. I know a lot of you guys are you guys are not new. I know a couple of you have been here over a year. I know a lot of you guys understand these principles and these markets and these metrics. And, for that, there's just a reality of I'm not going to tell you what to do or what not to do. You know what to do with your funds. Now, for the most part, for every single one of you that doesn't know how to read charts or doesn't know how to understand the depth window, etc., the depth chart, buy and hold. That's it. Buy and hold. Regular purchases, super simple, no big deal. So, referencing this article, we got on a rant and broke away from this. And we're about an hour, so we're almost done. Looking at the when capitulation, 3 ways Bitcoin bear market might end. So have we seen the worst? People are saying they think so. People are saying 3 to 5K is in play. There's no Bitcoin ELF approval. One could argue there's no reason for Bitcoin to resume its bullish uptrend until a market bottom occurs like it did in 2014 and 2015. Here lies the second bear market in scenario. The first bottom zone lies at 5,000. The second bottom zone lies at 3,000. And then 1K doomsday. Perhaps here lies another devil's advocate, the ultra-bearish contrarian. Upon a close examination, the price level would possibly drop all the way down with a double whammy. Is it possible to hit a bottom of this area of $1,200? It's really hard to say. Again, looking at the reality that no one can time the market. If you are waiting for this bottom and then you miss that opportunity, then you are not in the market at all. If you buy in now, all of your money, and then it drops next week, you missed out on the opportunity to get in lower. So that's why we say regular purchases make sense. Regular purchases make sense. So, Moneybags thinks I'm the one causing the market to tank. Sometimes I do notice that any person can have an effect on the market. A small enough market, small enough volume, any person can have an effect on the market. So that's very real. I try to be mindful of that. I've said in the past, obvious day trading, personal, very, very personal interest focused, going long, really focused on the benefit of the company and the length of the return. So I recommend usually not day trading, but don't worry, it's not me. I'm not messing with you guys. I'm not I'm not starting waves in the kiddie pool. I'm riding them. Okay? I'm not starting them. I'm riding them. So, looking at the capitulation of the market, looking at Liechtenstein, talking about stablecoins, looking at Binance LCX, looking at the reality that, oh, there's my sweet meme. The reality that XRP is pure perfection on the blockchain. A lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff happening. I know we're still waiting for news for the catalyst. I know we're still thinking about when possibly we can see some momentum. The Bitcoin spike that was $400 in an hour was pretty interesting. I was actually in Binance watching that happen, and I wasn't sure what was happening with it. It died pretty quickly, but a lot of things potentially happening. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the market moving forward? Are we calling up? Are we calling down? It's hard to say which. Inside this hour stream, it looks like the market did not move really at all. Inside this hour stream, the market's not moving. No big deal. Oh, and last thing really quick. China social media giant bans cryptocurrency-related accounts. No big deal. WeChat just basically banned a bunch of crypto accounts. No big deal. No big deal. That's it. That's all we're going to do. What does that mean? Maybe we'll look into it in another video. And that's all. Farewell. Thanks a bunch. If you haven't already, go and retweet my tweet. Go retweet this bad boy. People speculating about XRP price. If you haven't already, get a Ledger Nano. Keep your funds offline in cold storage. Keep them safe. If you haven't joined Binance, I recommend doing it before the next bull run. You got a link in the window to get in. That's all we're going to do. That's it for the live stream. Thanks a bunch for our super chatters. Thanks, John Pierce. And thanks, I forget your name. I think it was something. Crypto Shari. I don't remember. So sorry. Oh, look. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Farewell. Farewell. Have a great day. Take care. Until I see you next time. Adios. Adios. I know. It's over.